That's
No.
why.
Sure,
I did
I'm
not.
the one
I
who
did
did that.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah,
you did.
You did.
I killed Meepo.
Yeah, you killed
Tenzin started it. Aiden
Fuck me.
encouraged it, and Rogue just stood helpless by.
In reply, you hear, "Stupid skeletons can't talk. Who said that?"
What am I getting from the mind meld of the rat?
It's a trained hunting rat.
Oh.
And as he comes around the corner, he goes, "Grip, Fang, come on." And you watch as a big old mean-looking, hairy bugbear comes around the corner.
Yes.
And the two rats come scurrying up in front of him.
I whispered to Tenzin, saying, do you think you can talk your way out of this, or should we just attack?
I mean, line of sight, he sees a big fucking paladin in the power armor pointing a weapon at him. So if he can talk our way out of this, it's great.
I say in telepathy to him, Durin said that there would be bugbear helping him. We are here to help. Go back to your duties.
He said duties.
That's definitely deception, right?
Yeah.
Well, we are here to help. We're definitely here to help.
It's a half true at best. Truth.
I'll let you make a persuasion if you want.
Okay. It's not any better. I mean, it's 12. I got a 10. I rolled a 10. It's average.
Oh, it's almost like Sai should have done this conversation.
We don't have
it's
to really
almost
worry.
as if Jamie were here,
Yeah.
she'd be able to speak.
Yeah.
Well,
it's almost like
But I don't
she's the
think she
only
knows
one
the
here.
All right, so
Well,
what is the
He
kobold say?
kind of
Proficiency.
stops and scratches his head and he goes, well, tie up that damn paladin. The last one gave us nothing but trouble. What? How come you don't have him tied up?
I will charge.
No, well, you see him. Come on, look.
Yeah.
you don't
can't
have to
understand what you say.
charge. I would just say, if you're going to attack, you don't have to charge. You have a
Just
gun.
Fucking fire.
I know. I'm not gonna kill him. I'm gonna tie him up because
What?
I need answers.
He doesn't speak our language.
Yeah, you
Oh,
haven't
shit,
can't
I
understand
shit,
him.
you're right.
You haven't understood him this entire time.
Yeah, you didn't understand a word of that.
Yeah, I'm metagaming. That's true.
That's why I'm waiting for this to
Yeah.
go down between
you're right.
him
You're
and
completely
Tenzin.
right. Yeah,
Yeah,
You're right.
Tenzin's the
I'm
only
wrong.
one that understands them, I think.
yeah. You're right.
Tenzin says,
You're right.
do not be alarmed. The paladin will be apprehended shortly. Go back to your work, as I have said.
Should we kill it? I don't. It looks like
Stupid
those above.
Paladins killed my brother. He spits on the floor and heads back around the corner.
It has bad
And calls
manners.
the rats to follow him.
Good.
Didn't even spit at the floor at my barn.
I move over and I start explaining what just happened. He thinks that we're here to apprehend you, but we should leave before he is given a reason not to believe us.
Apprehend.
Let's go.
Why would
Let's
it
just say-
apprehend me?
Look, let's just say we're.
Are we going south or east?
Sai here has
Yeah, she's been
checked
looking.
for-
right?
I will investigate this door instead.
Okay. I'm just gonna step AFK a second
14.
and shout at my dog. 1 second.
Guys, we gotta capture that fucking hobgoblin and find out how many paladins that fucking hang on, I have his name.
What is?
Need to get you a portable railgun. That's what
Sai,
we
my contrayer, has actually sent down here.
Do you have a belt-fed chain gun or an auto gun?
the we have a minigun that is in the portable.
Yeah, but we don't. Yeah, no, that's not. That's not what I'm talking about. You got a ballistic gun. Did you get a belt-fed chain gun or an auto gun? I think you got an auto gun.
The belt-fed chain gun was like we ran out of ammo. We couldn't fire it.
No, that's. I'm not talking about that.
No, he got an auto gun from the Paladins.
He got an auto gun. Okay, thank you.
While you guys are doing that, I ask Zephyr to quietly investigate this area
Anus.
whilst being stealthed, and I cast invisibility on him.
He's blue and he's glowing. Okay, cool.
He's invisible now.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast that at 2nd level.
What do I get for the door?
You find a stone door, quite heavy in its construction, but not appearing to be trapped or locked.
Can I push it open?
You certainly think you can, yes.
I push it open.
You push it open. Okay. Let me just...
And same thing for Sai, unless that's trapped.
No, neither of you saw any traps on either door.
Cool. Opening the door too.
I just want to make sure I know where. Oh fuck! Oh shit!
I meant to select, and I drew a line instead. You open up that door, Tenzin.
These pillars?
And you look into a room that is filled with pillars, all with a dragon motif. Looks very similar to pillars that you saw upstairs. But in this room, you see a number of tables, crates, boxes, some supplies, and give me a perception check.
Okay. 14 again. Okay. I keep rolling 10s.
Through the doors on the left and right of this hallway, which you can see a lot of them are actually open. They're not closed.
Yeah, I do see that.
You actually can hear voices talking.
Goblin?
Goblin, yes.
Are they too hushed, or can I make out what they're saying?
They're not being very stealthy, but at the same time, they're not speaking loudly.
They're just sort of regular conversation.
Just regular conversation, which, with that roll, you can make out enough to know that it doesn't seem to be anything about you or about trouble or anything like that, but you can't actually make out what they're on about.
Okay.
You hear one of them say a few words about the master asked for, or are you sure that's right? You know, just random snippets of things, but it seems to be normal conversation. Not
Have they noticed that this door is open?
No, that's what I mean, is from the sound of things, it sounds like its conversation is normal. It doesn't sound like, oh, look, someone's here, or anything like that.
And these crates, are they open, or are they closed?
Most of them look to be closed. One or two of them look like they have been opened, as in they're not sealed, but they do have lids on them, so the lids are down.
Okay. I'm gonna very slowly shut the door.
Okay.
And then move my way down. And say, we should not disturb them. They are in conversation. They are just helpless goblins, enslaved like the rest of them.
We have shit. How would you say this?
Do you want Zephyr to scout ahead? He's invisible.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we've past the point of no return when it comes to not disturbing the creatures down here. At this point, I think we should just get the job done, and...
But we do not need to disturb them.
I agree.
We can do our job easier and quicker if we just...
I agree. I'm just saying that
before you press any more, I mean, you're shooting out ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to investigate, but that's fine.
We have got a...
Sorry, just before you start moving again, let me describe what you've seen so far. Because I'm hesitant that we're going to keep talking and you're going to keep moving. So, you do progress down that hallway, and when you get to the point you're at now, you actually find what looks to be a long hallway, or a long tunnel rather, that's been dug out unnaturally. Naturally. It's not worked stone. The tunnel seems to be filled with small kind of holes in it. If you've ever seen a piece of wood that's had like termites run through it, the stonework here looks like that. It looks like creatures have been crawling through this stone and have left it pockmarked and ridden with holes. And it looks like whatever has gone on here has actually caused the ground to shift, because you actually can see ahead of you where it looks like the hallway continues, but it's not lined up anymore. So it looks like the rest of the hallway continues on the other side of this gap.
So something at least 10 to 15 feet wide came through here and bashed its way through, like chewed its way through.
Looks possible, yes.
Alright, Zephyr comes back and reports that.
And while he was scouting ahead, Roach would just finish saying, I know we didn't discuss this earlier, but I was not comfortable with how we handle those lizards. I'm not sure how I feel about them, but it felt, and I didn't understand what they were kind of screeching, but it felt wrong. So if we could avoid that.
Aiden puts his hand on one of your like rusted shoulder plates, and then pulls it away because it's technology. He tries to be sympathetic. Fuck you.
My hand!
Stings him a little.
Yeah.
And he says, friend, listen,
Yeah.
we're not really in a position to talk about our feelings right now. We have a job to do.
Yes.
We may not survive.
I understand
So,
that. But you have
for now,
you have to understand. I have taken vows, and I'm not sure, but I think I might have failed one of them earlier. And I don't think this is the right time.
Which one was that?
You say that it
Says Tenzin, yeah. Yeah, Tenzin asks you, which vow was that? Protecting the innocent?
To protect those who cannot protect themselves.
what is your paladin?
Your order would have never protected them. Despite your best intentions.
We are currently on a mission. I do not believe we should discuss this now, but I do believe if we all get out of here, we should discuss it later. Because I am unsure on how to handle these kinds of situations that have occurred to us. I believed after the demons that things would be much more easier, black and white, but apparently it hasn't been.
Outside.
Tenzin's going up forward and going to make his way through.
Yeah.
Quickly dash.
Aiden whispers to you and says, "For now, we have a druid to kill and some corruption to cleanse. Let that cleanse your heart for now, friend.
I agree.
Alcohol will cleanse the rest."
Like many wounds.
Not Aiden, Zephyr.
Surprise, I understand what you mean now. Fucking hole.
Zephyr is gonna not run, he's gonna stealth around this corner. Ah, fuck that! Don't go down this corner, guys, stay away.
What?
Okay, so what? Zephyr is stealthing around here whilst he's invisible.
And then he goes, oh, nope.
Yeah, because whatever those are, I don't feel like dealing with them.
I go over and I wanna see myself.
Hey,
I see like a glimpse of them.
We're gonna end up having to fight him.
Oh!
We're gonna end up having to fight him.
Oh, what are those? They look like gricks.
Okay, so at this
like
point,
gricks, like...
they're probably sensing us by now, right?
And
like
in the background, you can.
Chicken snakes.
Boom.
Guys, like Casey, because we're doing a lot of shit.
Tenzin, as you come around that corner, give me a Arcana check.
You can see a fucking headlight from behind you. Like, I'm gonna sneak.
24.
That looks like a nest of fire snakes.
Ooh, what are fire snakes?
They are elemental snakes, basically.
The element of fire.
Is there any reasoning with them?
Is there a reasoning with a snake?
Don't bite me! Ow! Agree to disagree.
Just stay away.
Let me
No, just
phrase that
stay
differently.
away.
Can you train them? Is that why the druid was keeping them?
You do know that they do get a lot bigger than what they currently are.
Oh, so they're babies.
And there's a big fucking hole here.
And these are already 4 to 5 feet long. You know they probably get 2 or 3 times that size when fully grown.
Are we talking like purple worm style?
Okay. So if that's the case, okay, would it be? Could I, in my head, imagine that he has not finished training them yet?
It's very possible.
There's a big fucking hole, but that we're standing in right now.
If we kill the druid, then we can come back and fuck with these snakes.
Yeah. I don't think we should just skip all the side things because
we can come back. We have to come back anyway.
My point is, if we skip all the side things, we're not ready for the last thing. Like, if we go into... Okay, let's put this in other, terms. If we are at a mob boss's house, and we attack the mob boss, all his goons will attack us, because they will get to the mob boss if we kill all the goons.
I know what you're saying,
yeah.
But I think these are really far away from their
boss.
Yeah. No, we're talking, these are animals, and they will come to a druid because he's super powered right now because of the apple thingy.
Well, do I know
do you have mind control? Because if you don't have a way to break mind control or control them, then we're wasting time here unless you're going to kill them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of...
Let me fucking...
yeah, so
think
go ahead.
For a second, please. Alright?
1, 2.
Shut up. I am a part of the Order of the Wu-Gen. The Wu-Gen are very in tune to the elements and very in tune to basically using the spirits of the elementals. I am trained in Arcana. In fact, I have expertise in Arcana. I just rolled a 24 on them. Do I know the proper rituals on having to train them? Basically.
They're not... 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 Th rituals per se. It is a long process. It's not the easiest of things, but you have an idea of how to go about it. You also know that even when trained,
they are vicious things.
Yeah, it's still more akin to letting them out and pointing them in a direction to attack, rather than anything too overly complex. It's more channeling aggression than actually training them to do things in most cases. They're not very intelligent, but when grown, they are quite dangerous.
If that's the case, could they be turned on their trainer? Could I imprint something to be able to turn them onto their trainer?
Not easily in a short amount of time.
Okay. And if that's the case, then I don't have that. I'm gonna go. We're gonna. Have they seen me? If they do see me, do they seem particularly bothered by me?
One of them does appear to have noticed you and is slightly on guard, but they do not seem to be aggressive currently.
Okay. So in that case, I will move back and say, I will explain what I just got, all of that information, basically. And then I will move down here, and I say, perhaps we could find something to block that entrance.
I'm more worried about what made that entrance.
Well,
whatever it is not here now.
Aiden looks back real quick. Is it reasonable to assume that this could, instead of being eaten or chewed out, was probably pushed outward? So probably melted outward? Or melted and then ate?
See, I'm not playing Thrall. I don't know the stone cutting
you
right now.
start looking at it kind of in that mindset, and the holes that are in the ground here could very easily be where droplets of magma or something of that nature have actually struck the stone and wheedled their way downwards. So it could almost be some kind of a fiery flow through here that's caused that.
That's still not
probably
good.
Already has a big one.
I don't know
That's
about you, but I don't like snakes.
No, that's a legitimate problem.
This is a big snake.
How long do they get? We know how wide they get.
Well, he's about to say, well, they get this thick.
Well, I said before that the current ones are about 5 feet long, and that from what Tinsin knows, they can get 2 to 3 times as big.
Casey, because oh shit, he is a farmhand. He wouldn't know. He wouldn't know math. Shit.
I will go over to here, to the door, and I will investigate the door.
Is it magical?
This door does have a magical aura.
Fucking knew it.
I will investigate. I got a 13. I'm not very good at it.
You see a stone door. This one does actually look to be sealed.
I'm great with those kind of things.
I move out of the way, like, very far.
And
just to confirm on that, what I mean is, it actually looks like the stone door that's been put in here has actually had someone then come behind it and mortar up the gaps to seal the door.
Yeah, and right before Roach is like, excited, like, no, wait. My name is Simon, I talk like this. Hang on. Let me just check the door so you don't get hurt. Big, strong roaches, because you're so strong. and you might just get hurt.
What's the effect on the door?
By things.
Man, oh man.
You can see enough of the aura on it to know that it is a divine aura, not an arcane one. And
Divine
that
is interesting.
it glows of multiple different sources of power.
And with an 11, I don't guess she finds anything. So Roach says, "All right then." Yes, go ahead, Roaches. Go ahead. And
Can you stop? Please.
it's
Terrible.
I'm getting away
then
from
And you
it.
got an 8.
You run into the door and fall on your ass.
Roaches, I was so scared for you. Oh my God, are you fine? I am fine.
Oh, Roach, I love you. Please. Touch my bosom.
Well, if you
Um,
insist. He will
You're-
continue slamming the wall.
Very pleased with yourself.
Oh wait, no. Okay, so when you're incorporeal, you can't grab anything, can you? You can't like open a door.
You can't grab
Oh,
boobs
no,
as it
correct.
goes.
Yeah.
No, that's one of the big downsides of being dead.
No,
Can't grab
incorporeal,
boobs.
not.
I will give him advantage. I will try myself to open the door.
Thank you very much.
Oh wow, 21.
Okay. After 2 attempts of Roach just failing miserably,
I
Tenzin
don't
walks
fail.
over and just gives it a shove, and it just cracks around the edges and goes to slide open.
Yeah, he kind of gives you like one of these, like, you know, that. He says, "Good teamwork. I loosen it for you and you open it." Fantastic.
He's just like, okay.
Aoden,
Mm.
because you were looking at because you were detecting the magic, as the door cracks and pushes open, you actually watch as that divine enchantment drains out of the door, and you watch as it seems to almost kind of coat Tenzin and then fade for a moment.
Oh shit.
A curse.
A couple things. Is there any magical effect? Oh, he's fucking big time magical, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah,
Fuck.
it blends in with everything else at that point.
Tenzin,
And
I don't
as
mean
the
to
door
alarm you.
slides open, you are looking at a 10-foot statue of a 5-headed dragon.
Aha!
I will step in. And Sai, because she is an expert in all dragon-related things, will do.
Religion?
No, she will do. Jesus Christ, Jamie. Can she persuade the statue to tell its secrets? She will do a history.
Let's
check.
go ahead and investigate the statue. So let's see what it looks like. What is it?
Yeah, investigate.
You can't just roll dice at it until it works. You just,
No, I'm asking for a
is there a
description.
pedestal? Yeah, I know. I'm telling Madman that.
Yeah.
Can you
Madman's just
describe it,
clicking
please?
dice.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
This is a 10-foot wide, crudely carved stone statue of a 5-headed dragon. The 5 heads all seem to be kind of wrapping down, and the wings are wrapping around as if it's kind of cradling something. And aside from the fact that it is quite obviously a dragon, it is very crudely done. Now, because of what you've seen upstairs and because of everything else, you do recognize who this is meant to be of.
Obviously, yes.
My
But-
Uncle Bob.
Even those of you who are aware of her have never seen a statue of her posed in this way before. Most of her statues are posed in such a way of being large, imposing, often aggressive. And this one is not. It's almost very protective.
What is she cradling?
It's quite difficult to get a look, but if you definitely want to give it a go, roll me another investigation with advantage.
And I have detect magic on still. 19.
19. The statue is magical. It is a divine energy on the statue. And as you start kind of really cradling, or trying to figure out what it's holding, this statue seems to be cradling a nest of eggs.
Oh shit! All right.
Now they are stone eggs. It's not actual dragon eggs here, but that's what it is. It looks like a statue of Tiamat cradling a nest of eggs.
How many eggs?
It's impossible to tell, but there's at least a dozen.
Now, with detect magic, it gets blocked by things, but with open spaces, it is a lack of things, right? It is not being blocked, but it is a lack of magical energy, right?
What do you mean?
Okay, so you have... is there an open space below? Because magical vision, detect magic, gets blocked by a foot of stone.
Yes.
Or some odd amount of stone. Is there space below the statue that isn't being blocked?
No.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
Is there any way to get the eggs from the statue?
Well, it looks like it's all carved from the same stone.
Oh, even the eggs are carved in.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's part of the statue.
Got it.
Casey, I don't know if you remember from the beginning when we entered here, but I said that Roach was kinda documenting these things. He wasn't filming it. He was taking pictures, of each event that he thought was significant.
Yep.
So this would definitely be classified as one of them, together with the.
This significant.
Could I touch it?
Putting it on the record.
Could I touch it?
Would you like to touch it?
I would like to touch it.
Okay.
Do you have Identify, Doc?
I do. That's what
You
I'm
do?
trying to do. Yes.
No, identify yourself to see what is affecting you first.
I don't know. You haven't told me anything.
Oh, no, I was about to say before everyone else started talking, before we entered the room, the door affected your character. That was before we entered the room.
In character.
Yeah, in character.
Okay, you told me in character. Well, in that case, first, I will identify myself as an action.
Sai will say, "Oh, Tenzin, it's not that easy. To know yourself, you have to know yourself. You can't just cast a spell to know your inner workings."
Shut up, Zai. Boy, you're more annoying than usual today, Zai.
Which is saying a lot.
I'm gonna backhand Jamie just because of you, madman.
Oh, Aiden, how did you know I like that?
Oh, this is becoming bad.
Behave!
Jesus Christ.
I kill myself.
So, identify.
Aiden!
Identify will tell you what spells are affecting someone, but it doesn't give you all the information about that, does it?
No,
I believe
it tells you what effects are affecting.
Right.
Identify, let me see. So, hey, choose one object that you touch. If it is a magic item, you learn the problem. If the item was created, if you touch a creature, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it.
Right.
Yeah.
So you are currently affected
by a curse.
By the gaze of Tiamat.
Wow.
Have either of us ever heard of that?
Not by name, no. But
What could
it
that be?
seems
Death
quite.
Sight?
Is it self-explanatory?
Okay, I don't know what that is out of character,
self-explanatory.
but
I
I
mean-
don't know. It sounds bad. I don't know what that is out of character, but it can't possibly be good.
No, yeah.
Hey guys, I'm gonna start praying to Tiamat now.
Would you
Well-
like to?
I'm now an evil Warforged dragon.
Well, Tenzin, we don't really have any persecutions of different religions in Titan, so you're free to believe in whatever you choose to believe in.
Oh, I think so. Just okay. So
He says as you killed like tons of cultists that were literally believing in something else, therefore they were.
I don't have any problem with killing cultists. I have a
It's the
problem
persecuting
with
bit that's
cultists.
wrong.
Yes,
Yeah, it's the
yes, we don't
is the
persecute them.
dragon's
We kill them
is-
directly.
is the dragon's head looking at Tenzin at all?
No.
Ooh.
The statue has not moved. It's not.
So then I will touch it and I will try to identify it.
Okay.
Oh, Tenzin,
You
I will lay my hand on
touch
your hand.
the statue.
It's intertwined.
Before you begin identifying, give me a wisdom save.
Got it.
I was gonna
50.
say it's probably the person who gets the curse, touches the statue, gets fucked.
Or very powerful. Like Tiamat boost. Like you are now my avatar of greatest.
Tiamat as an entity would not allow herself to be seen in this position, protecting something, especially children.
Well, I mean,
She eats her children typically.
yeah, I mean that's
Apparently.
yeah. She's just protecting her lunch. Like
Mm.
you have your sandwich, and someone's like, "Oh, I'm hungry." You go, "No."
You need to remember Tiamat as an entity, dude.
Yeah, and she goes, "No, my lunch," and you say, "No, my lunch."
Am I getting a PM?
You're supposed to be, but it didn't come through for some reason.
Okay, while you guys are figuring that out, Sai is putting her hand on Tenzin's hand and
No.
says, "Go on, Tenzin, you can do it.
Because
I
I typed
believe
both of your names that popped up. Ignore the first
Oh.
one.
Tenzin, I believe in your magical powers to identify this statue. I believe my neighbors are currently very annoyed with this voice I'm doing, because my window is open.
And stop.
I will not. I refuse. I'll fucking live her, bitch. Step the fuck up.
So you hear that in your head only.
And you have no face, so we don't know anything's going on.
Yeah, you have the perfect poker face. We can't fucking read it. Oh
True.
shit! Yeah,
I look at the ground. Does it look like the statue has ever been moved?
Yeah,
like, are
was
there
it constructed
scrapes?
Give me an
here or was it
investigation
placed
roll.
here? I did. It was a 7.
No, a fresh one for looking at the room.
Investigation 11. Can I have advantage for thinking like that?
I'm helping.
Yeah,
I'm helping.
You are
he's
getting
helping.
help. Yes, I'll give you the
Okay.
advantage there. Yeah.
14, not much better.
You start looking around, and not only does it look like the statue has never been moved, but as you start looking around and realizing that a lot of the rubble in the room here actually looks like the statue was carved here.
Like it
You
was
ac-
carved out of like
It's
this
like
entire room.
you actually start finding pieces of rubble and looking at them going, actually, I think that almost fits back there, like that's where it was chipped off from. And
Yeah, I mean, they might have just have a giant block here. Which they
What is that, Tenzin clearing his throat?
yeah.
I look over. What, do you even need to clear your throat?
Yeah,
You can.
yeah,
No,
You-
I'm not
everyone
clearing
is
my throat
confused.
in character. I'm
No,
doing
yeah.
that in out of character.
No, I'm
That
saying
was
everyone.
me clearing my
everyone
throat.
is confused. Everyone like Tenzin. Do you,
Why'd you
I
clear
don't
your
think you had
throat?
one. Do you need to clear it? I thought it was a voice box. How does... And have you identified the thing yet? What is it? I can see the progress bar in your eyes. I'm not entirely sure if that means you can hear me or not. Zephyr, do we reboot him or how does this work? I'm not entirely sure. It's kind of load. I think he had. I think it's a blue screen right now. You're blue, but yeah.
Yeah, Tenzin has his hand and his eyes closed on the statue.
How long is it? Has it been more than a minute?
Not yet.
Not yet, no.
Roaches is trouble finding.
Yeah, just freeze frame for now, guys.
Okay.
Don't.
No, Aiden's not worried. You're still doing the spell.
Yes,
So.
yeah.
Yeah, but Roaches is like, okay, the bot has frozen. Like, it's broken. Like, he's freezed and we kind of need to reboot him.
I don't think this room will lead anywhere, to be honest.
I would agree with you, Aiden, considering it's a closed room with just one door. I think we should leave, but this might give us some insight in what these people are planning or thinking. I mean, know thy enemy. My really
Zephyr, keep an eye on the hallway real quick, just to make sure no one's coming. And he stands there.
Tenzin stops, turns and looks. Still has his hand on the statue, but turns and says, "Let us leave."
all right.
Okay.
What
You can
did you find
explain
out?
on the way.
Yeah. What did you find out?
And then I take my hands off and leave.
And then he shuts the door behind him.
Yes, I do actually.
So, Tenzin, what was the deal with that statue?
She says, "Do not worry. It was a simple magical enchantment that had a recorded message saying to just leave. Everything will be fine."
Very cool.
It is just, yes, it's just a
Method
statue.
to scare tools, like
Most
the
likely.
worshippers.
Yes.
All right then.
Well, we have giant
Nothing,
snakes.
nothing of value there. We should leave that alone.
Well, I've documented
No need.
it. I'm sure the Paladin Order will confiscate the statue once we.
Well, no. I think you shouldn't document it. If anything, it should be left alone. Really.
I would very much be hesitant to bring your superiors new information about evil cultists.
Yes,
because they might look
exactly.
at you differently.
But these.
You need to
I would
remember what
agree.
order you're a part of.
Yes, exactly, and we need to protect
I
people
think-
from evil corruptions. We need to
Which
know
means-
about
that this place should be hidden and safe.
Yes, this is why this. Hang on, group talk. Maybe we shouldn't do this here in this hallway together with Zephyr. I thought I was clear about this, but this is not an official order of the order. It's it's a personal request of one of the shit. It was a long time we actually
Was it Paladin Dance?
Hang on.
It's Paladin Dan.
Yeah, hang on. This was.
I mean, okay.
I know which. I remember it was.
Yeah,
one
we
of the council
remember. It
members
doesn't
who-
matter.
who
It doesn't
gave you a
matter.
favor.
Okay. Yeah,
Put
Lord.
me,
One of the five.
Yeah, Lord.
Jensen says that this is all the more reason to keep this secret and not bother reporting it. If anything, just we should block this place off. Really.
I also believe that will be their request, but and their request was basically just to kill the thing corrupting the area.
Yes.
Yes.
Which
so
is Druid and the tree, which is what we should do. And we should
I do agree. From what the goblins told us, seems like nothing but evil wizardry. Yes, but
magic, evil.
They should also know that there were worship of an evil god dragon here. Because
maybe this will put your mind at ease. Have there ever been reports, mission reports or detailings or history of paladins ever stepping out of line for the greater good? Or are there almost no reports?
There are no reports. There are rumors among the ranks. It's seldom reported upon a paladin doing misconduct unless he is heavily punished.
As a friend, I believe that you should do none such of that. You should indefinitely leave that detail out. It is unimportant. I stress this.
I understand that you're saying it. I don't understand why it would be unimportant to report on such this evil five-headed dragon that I've heard all of you describe seems up to no good, and apparently it has a cult of following, and there has been a rise of cults. Shouldn't we document all cults that we encounter?
Not this one. This one is much more secretive. I very much doubt that it will come into play anytime soon.
But if it's secretive, wouldn't it be good to have it registered under a very low key?
Because the more you bring it to light, the more dangerous it becomes. Have you ever heard the idea, let sleeping lions lie?
No, but we have the saying, never step on a sleeping frog.
There you go.
Especially when it shoots DMT into your eyes.
In this case, let sleeping dragons lie.
Aiden, you are from the Age of Dragons. Would you agree that sleeping dragons should not be woken?
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. I love it. Okay. Let me tell you. Oh god, I have so many stories of when I would when I would dragon tip, and it would end up in a village.
Okay,
it would
now,
end up
now
in a
you're
village
just lying.
destroyed.
Now you're just lying.
Yeah, I'm lying.
Let's continue.
We didn't dragon
No,
tip.
hang on, sorry.
We did cow tip though.
Just to finish this up. So, Aiden, so these dragons, we left a dragon up there, or maybe they just meant that the white white scaly thing was a dragon. I'm not unsure. We never saw a dragon up there, but they said there was a dragon up there.
There might be a dragon up there.
Should we not report upon that either? Because that seems very dangerous.
Perhaps if we defeat the evil druid, we can decide later.
Yeah.
Rokus, let me remind you, your special request already not a mission, already out of line. You're coming here deeper than we thought.
It's completely in line. The magistrate set the lines. What they say.
Do you wish to hear my opinion or no?
Yes, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
If you bring back far more information than you were supposed to, if you're stepping out of lines, killing cultists, reporting about 2 more evil cults, your superiors, at least in my opinion, are not going to look higher of you. They're going to be suspicious.
Maybe they should be suspicious. We've been down here so long, and there has been a lot of magic that I don't understand. Maybe we should be cleansed.
Scrutinized? I believe that we are way out of order now. We should continue our task.
Yes.
And meet it to its fullest.
Yes, this might be something better suited out of mission. We're still on. You're right. We're on a mission. We need to complete the mission. We have a task.
Right. Let us continue this way.
Sai looked and traveled this path above, which Casey didn't notice, and it seems to be narrowing down.
It narrows on the. Sorry.
I'm not sure we can continue here. How far we can continue?
It narrows on the left side too.
It is narrow, but it is.
I think it's 5 foot. Yeah.
You will be able to
foot.
squeeze through, but you're moving at half speed.
Okay.
I think that's fine.
Okay.
Could I go first? I do have.
Well, maybe we should scout ahead first.
Yeah. Zephyr goes incorporeal, misty.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, he turns into lightning, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He does.
Shit. That's not stealthy.
Yeah, I'm going to try and stealth myself.
Okay. Roll me stealth.
So
I'm not going to waste
20.
it.
Yeah.
Very good.
I'm gonna have
You can't stealth.
No, I can't stealth. That's basically my thing.
Especially when you're squeezing through.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I tell them to stop.
You see a room.
And I telepathy that this is the end of the corridor that I saw before with the goblins. I think this might be the only way to go through, but perhaps we can bypass it and just sort of move quickly enough that they won't care.
The one up top, Zephyr scouted the one up top, and it was just rats' nests everywhere.
What about the snakes? I'm still unsure of having snakes at my back.
If they get hungry, we're tempting targets.
Yes, and I'm unsure if there are other things in that direction. Maybe something the nest is protecting. You put often a dog outside something you want to protect. You put it outside of a treasure room to make sure
it is not a dog. Trust me when I say that they are there because they are going to be trained. I am almost entirely sure.
In that case, we should try to talk to the goblins, considering we have had good luck with it before.
I believe that these goblins are different from the ones up top. They were chosen for this before. The bugbear did not seem to be in line with the rest of the.
You kind of hear races coming from Roaches to Aiden, like, goblins are different. They all. Okay. Oh,
but I see another door here, and there's not a door there. I believe we should go quickly, and I just sort of like half speed, which will get me to here.
Just act like we belong. Stealth. Just walk like you belong.
Yeah. Exactly.
I will stand here while they're doing that. If any
headlights.
Don't fuck around here. Just go.
Why are you standing in the middle there?
Why are you
doing?
Okay, so many of them heard that.
Yeah. I mean, these are cavern walls. People heard us before we even came out of that fucking hole.
You gotta stop thinking like that, dude. Sound does not travel that far. It's not infinite.
In a cave it does.
It's lessened, if anything.
Dude, have you ever been in the cave?
Yeah, you can barely make out what people are saying.
Sound travels, but it diffuses. So
it's distorted.
Yeah. But the power armor does make enough noise that you do see a goblin stick his head out and go, "What's all the... Who the fuck are you guys?"
This
is in Goblin, so...
Yes, and I stick my head out, and I say, Dern sent us. Please, we are escorting this paladin.
Can I look out of the door and just do shh?
No,
Like, intimidation?
No, I grab you, like,
you would ruin everything.
just stop.
You,
Okay.
Doc,
But
you see as the goblin sticks his head back in the door and goes, Zellum, there's another paladin here. Yeah, another one. Yeah,
we're
these
sacrificing him.
weirdos say that they're taking him in. But I think they're going the wrong way. I don't know. You can't hear the other half of the conversation that's going on in the room. But he finally just kind of looks out and goes, yeah, look, we're doing important stuff here for the boss, so just go away.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
what
yeah.
are they saying?
Thank you. Do not worry. They say go away. Let's go.
Jeez, this says inside check. Inside check. Inside
Next
check.
time,
Inside
just
check.
say he sacrifice for the master.
No, you don't know what he said.
No,
Inside
that's what
check.
Aiden is telling
Yeah.
just 2 times now.
me.
it's been-
Ah.
Just say he sacrificed for the master. That's really not complicated.
Okay.
No,
Everything
no
else
one's translating
complicates
for you,
things.
madman.
I believe Tencent, like, okay, they saying go away just takes very long in Goblin. Fuck me. Okay, I won't metagame this. All right then, Tencent, I
By the way-
trust you.
What else did they say that was so important?
You-
I don't understand.
You don't
You have-
understand?
Hang on. You
Out
have
of
tech.
character,
you-
he wants to know about this other paladin, but no one's translating anything about it for him.
Yeah.
Oh,
You have a pad, don't you?
They mentioned it twice now, and Roach doesn't know about it, so it's fine.
Yeah,
I
man.
don't care.
Madman, you have a data pad, right? Or like an iPad or
Yeah.
like a computer in your headset?
No, well,
Uh,
I mean, it's not in
you
my
can-
headset. It's here.
Can't you just translate Google
Oh,
just Google, just Babelfish the language?
Goblin
I'm
is
sorry.
one of those languages that's not.
Oh,
Really
it's
been
not in
developed
Babelfish?
yet.
Yeah, I don't have the app.
It's okay.
Yeah,
He's
I don't
gotta
have-
get
You gotta pay fucking $15 for it. I mean, I'm not paying that. Fuck that. I'm just waiting for it to get a free DLC for it.
But I think out of character, there are language translators, Madman, in the third age,
Yeah.
aren't there?
There are,
Yeah,
yes, but there are
that's
a lot of the mystically aligned languages that have only just returned are not necessarily accurate on there yet.
Yeah, just imagine
So
a
your
silicon.
human, your elven, your dwarven,
Yeah,
your
yeah,
gnomish, all of those easily. But when you start getting into draconic, goblin, things like that, maybe not.
Just imagine a Silicon Valley, like, yeah, I'm gonna study the goblins to